what the sentence comes receive is.
It says no matter what, with the charges that he was convicted of, does he have to register as a sex offender?
No,
Does not.
I do not believe so.
Okay.
Okay, I'm clear about that. But yeah, you said you don't think so, even with the prostitution-related charges. So it's interesting here. And so when we talk about what the defense is going to try to focus on, if they do appeal, are they going to appeal no matter what? I mean, I guess if they get the 14 months, they probably won't appeal. But if they're getting the 6 or 7 years, you think they would appeal? And then where do they appeal to? Is it just the appellate court above this? Or where would they appeal?
New York State Appellate, right?
No, so it's the federal.
Federal.
So the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, which is located the building behind where we are. It's on Foley Square. They would appeal to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. That is the federal appellate court that oversees the Southern District of New York, and the only court higher than that is the U.S. Supreme Court.
Right.
So there's 3 levels of federal court.
Do you see
I
it,
would
do you see
expect
it
to see
getting to
an
that
appeal no
level?
matter what. I would expect to see an appeal no matter what, because this conviction is pretty unique. They do have some constitutional statutory arguments that lay a foundation for the appeal, which his lawyers already laid out in their motion practice before the judge in trying to get the conviction overturned. So I would expect to see an appeal regardless of the sentence that he receives. And like I said, I believe that some of the things that have already happened in the courtroom may lay a further groundwork for the appeal.
Right.
And one of the things they argued in their motion was that the spillover prejudice of the acquitted conduct affected the jury, and the jury would never have heard it if he would only have been charged with the Mann Act violations. I'm not sure that that's a winning argument on the appeal, but it's certainly an argument that you can make.
As I said, I think you're probably familiar with it. I don't know how many clients you have down there. But where he is in custody, in federal custody over in Brooklyn, I mean, there are some high-profile people who he is in custody with. I mean, this is Sam Bankman-Fried, the cryptocurrency case. At some point, the Luigi Mangione is there as well. I mean, is he still there? Is he still in that same federal lockup in Brooklyn where some of these other high-profile people have been?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, in fact, he got letters of support from some of those other high-profile individuals because of what, the programs that he's reportedly been running from the prison. But yeah, he's still at the MDC.
They're talking about Puffy, by the way.
Where you're held awaiting trial and awaiting sentence. So he won't stay at the MDC.
They talked about him hiring porn stars to have sex with these people, and that he was filming it, and they shouldn't charge him for what they were charging him for because he was doing pornography.